Welcome to Verse Agreements.
I almost called it Laura's Corner. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Lily.
We all know that Laura's Corner is what they come for.
Yeah. I'm Emma.
Okay, wait, I'm Laura. I didn't introduce myself.
I'm Emma.
We're doing it again. I'm Lily.
No,
stop.
Okay, time for the 4th episode.
We're not sure, but
I think we're on number 4.
You let us
We're
know.
on number 4.
4 or 5, I think.
We're
No,
on
5
4.
would be a big deal. We'd be
yeah,
like,
5 is 10 will be our celebration.
like a party. Like maybe we'll give hats. No, I'm gonna
No.
stop. I'm sorry.
Why would we wear hats? This is a podcast.
Yeah.
No one will be able to
No,
see
I
it.
meant give hats.
How would we?
Give virtual hats. Normally we give virtual.
Okay,
hearts.
stop.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
Stop. Okay, this week's quote of, or is it quote of the week or quote of the day?
It would be quote of the day because
It'll be
Okay.
quote of the bye week. Because if we're doing this every 2 weeks.
By
Okay,
week, cool.
quote of the bye week.
Don't do that. It's quote of the day because this is a day and
Can I
we're
read
giving
it now?
the quote. Sure.
You can complain because roses have thorns, or be grateful because thorn bushes have roses. And that's a Ziggy quote.
I love roses.
Ziggy who?
I don't know.
Ziggy.
I got it from the 365 Days of Wonder book.
Wait.
Okay.
There's a movie with somebody named Ziggy. I can't remember. Somebody in the comments, or if we have comments,
We do have comment sections. We have like
What's
5.
Ziggy from? Because that's a movie. What is
Wait,
it?
yeah.
I know.
You guys are weird. No.
Okay, we're not going to talk about it, but
We're
leave it in the
moving
comments
on.
because it's going to drive me insane.
We're moving on now. Okay, so
I want to say it's from some like old TV show. Like
I know. Okay, we're
sorry.
going to continue.
Sorry.
So this week's news, guess who forgot to plan the Christmas special?
We did.
So we're going to have to do that 2 days after Christmas.
Yep, but it'll still be special.
It will be very special.
This is a holiday episode, so do not feel excluded if you don't celebrate Christmas.
Oh my gosh, we already
Laura,
had this
it's not
debate.
political.
It's
we just
not.
Christmas. Christmas is more of a commercial holiday
It
now.
really is.
It's. I mean, if you
I know.
celebrate it
I was-
religiously, good for you. But we're not going to be in the beginning. That's
Okay.
not. No,
It's
I'm
not
just
even-
saying, like,
it's not.
Fine. Our holiday episode will be
Okay.
next.
Christmas special. We're gonna go. All right.
Okay, our Tumblr's still up. Our Twitter is still up.
we haven't deleted them.
They're still there. Go follow them, please.
The internet has.
Wait,
been
how many
flooded.
followers do we have on Tumblr?
I have zero clue how to check that.
You literally go on the dashboard and it says followers, and then it's got a number.
No.
I bet we have three,
Yeah.
I bet
followers
we
on
have-
Twitter.
No, we have like 8 on Twitter.
Seriously, 8 real people?
Yeah, I know. I'm one of them.
Well, you don't count because you're a part of it.
I just...
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I
She doesn't
stalked.
count 'cause you're.
I stalked my own Twitter today just to like look back, and I'm hilarious. Like, okay. Anyway, follow me on Twitter. Shit.
I use so many hashtags in my old Instagram posts. It's ridiculous.
Okay,
go.
so I already said new YouTube, right?
No,
No, new YouTube channel.
the other one sucked.
Yeah,
It
'cause,
did.
What happened was something about copyright, so we weren't allowed to post videos for more than 15 minutes. That was my fault because I posted a Panic at the Disco video, and evidently that's copyrighted. Whatever. So, and then I had to make a new YouTube channel at like 10 o'clock at night. So it's there. It's just Verse Agreement. We also have a Gmail now. verseagreement@gmail.com.
So if you want to email,
Your poems.
yeah. Thanks for
And see-
completing my sandwich.
The thing why I made it, another reason why we have a Tumblr is so people can submit their poems anonymously.
I know, but if they don't have
See
a
what I
Tumblr-
did there?
I've
Well,
been on my
I
Tumblr
mean, you could
3
tell us not to say your name or anything.
Well, I
we'll
mean-
do it.
You can't submit things. You can only ask anonymously.
Yeah.
There's a character limit
Stop.
on ask.
Stop.
Sorry.
Oh gosh, my voice now. Thanks, Laura.
Okay, we're gonna continue.
Okay. Oh gosh, we didn't talk about how we're doing the poem this week.
We're doing a poem this week. What?
We always do a poem because it's a poem podcast.
We'll just go back.
This is gonna end up being too long.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
not. We're only at 4 minutes.
Really?
We have 20.
Only 4? That's great. For us, guys.
We have 20 minutes.
Okay,
Actually, wait.
let's stop talking about it.
We
because
have
this
more
is
than...
just-
No, we don't. Never mind. I lied. We don't have any more than 20 minutes.
You can't make videos longer than 20 minutes?
No, that's because if you want to... Because I'm setting up this thing where they can download them.
Ooh.
The download limit's 20 minutes.
Oh. Is there any way for us to edit this out?
No.
This is bad. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to listen to us arguing.
Okay. So this week's poem is called Jealousy by my fantastic cousin, Kate Clemenz, who's gotten some of
Shout
her...
out to Kate.
Who's got some of her classmates submitting poems and listening to our podcast, which is awesome. So this poem's called Jealousy, and we'll go back and forth.
Yay.
Jealousy fills you with rage, creates a monster inside of you.
A monster that cannot be contained.
A monster that rips out your heart, eats your soul, and fills you with rage until you burst.
And when you burst, rage spills everywhere and hurts everyone around you.
That's it. Saps for that.
Woo!
I love that poem.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Makes me want to
See,
dance.
I'm a very pleasant person. And no, but just like
I understand.
I've never
Yeah.
been really like jealous before.
I get jealous all the time.
I don't know how it feels. I feel like there's a part of me missing because I've never been jealous.
I can't say that. Anyway, I think you will at some point because everybody does at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a story for you after this is over, but not for the air.
I'm kind of the same with you. I'm not
not
generally
the
a
jealous
jealous
type.
person. Well, I mean, everybody's the jealous type, but I'm just...
No, I'm not.
Well,
because
you'll
everybody
have
has
your
the possibility
moments.
to be jealous. Like, there's no
You
one
might-
person who's just
You might not even realize you have
rainbows
them. I mean,
and
like with
sunshines,
two
I'm
people who
happy
sit on
for
our
Stop
everyone.
talking at the same time. One person at a time. This is how it works. Go.
So, like, at the lunch table, how two people, and I'm trying not to say names on the air here, but do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
know those two people you're
Those
speaking
two
of.
people, I mean, have you ever felt like, because we know how they
Well,
get...
that's not really jealousy. That's more of a burning sadness deep within the pit of my soul.
That's jealousy.
That's jealousy.
That is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that depressing thing that makes you feel awful and wretched inside.
But it doesn't make me feel mean.
No, that's not
all of it's
necessarily.
mean.
There's two different kinds of jealousy. There's malign jealousy and benign
Where did
jealousy.
you learn this?
I don't know.
And benign jealousy means that you don't want that thing to be taken away from the person. You don't want something bad to happen to them because they have
I kind of want something bad to happen to that.
it. But at this.
But at the same time, I don't. In case,
Yeah,
in case
yeah.
they're listening.
So
You know.
because and malign envy means you hate everything about it. You want them to have no happiness because of that thing. You just want it to be awful. So most people experience benign jealousy. Yeah. So that's probably
Oh.
what you've experienced. You haven't experienced malign jealousy.
Oh. Oh.
You learn something new.
Whoa,
every day.
I've been jealous before, you guys. I don't know, I always heard it described like akin to anger, and I was like, I've never really felt that.
That's malign jealousy.
Why don't they talk about the other kind?
Because people are stupid. I don't want to talk about literally again because I've already talked about it.
Talked about what?
What?
The new liter.
Oh, yeah.
definition, I talk about it all the time because
The
it makes
new-
me so mad.
I thought you were talking about my poem for a second, and I was
No.
like,
No, no,
well, I
no.
was like, what's that got to do with this? Okay,
That's
anyway.
annoying.
Anyway, time
Hey.
to move on.
It's
It's Laura's Corner!
Yeah, it's Laura's Corner.
Well, you moved the thing, so now I can't see the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's my fault.
I can't see it now because I'm blind.
Jeez, gosh.
What's such a fact?
Why are
I don't
you,
need
when
to
did
move
you
it
become
closer.
blind? Okay,
So it's Laura's Corner.
it's Laura's Corner,
It's-
everyone's favorite portion
It
of
is
the
everyone's
podcast.
favorite.
I do.
We should do like a separate podcast, just be like Laura's Corner. You should have your own.
I think I should have a podcast where I talk about various things in my life because I'm a very interesting person.
You
So am I.
should.
I want one so bad.
Well, I mean, Siraj is gonna have us on his talk show.
I'm so excited for that because
But it's like I
haven't
can't
laughed.
tell everyone my life story.
Why not?
I mean, you can.
what do you
Sit there
think Draw My
quietly.
Life is for?
Ooh!
We should do that.
We should do a
Yes.
Draw My
Oh my
Life.
God, that's
okay,
Oh my gosh, Laura's
so
Corner.
loud.
Laura's Corner.
Yay!
Okay.
I'm sorry.
This is a poem that I wrote about a person that I like, and it's cute, I think, maybe, and it's okay. So, can I kind of explain where the inspiration for this
Yes,
poem
you
came
may.
from? So, I have a very short attention span, and so generally how my poems go, I don't know if you've noticed this, but it's like bad poem, one good line, bad, bad, bad. So, like, there's always just, like, one good line where I'm like, yes. So this poem I kind of assembled as just a series of those good one-lines. So I honestly think this is one of the best poems I've ever written just because it's, like, a series of all the good stuff. And it's personal. So, okay, it's called 5 Little Thoughts I Had About You. And it's arranged in a list format, so you will hear me know the numbers. And, okay. Okay. 1. We walk to my favorite class together so that I can spend the next 54 minutes thinking about you. 2. I'm so glad you didn't take my advice when I told you that the pink lipstick looked better with your dress because the red lip gloss tasted better when we kissed and didn't care who saw. 3. We always talk about something that will never happen anywhere other than the space between us, but I think for fantasies that space is not big enough. If we keep feeding this dream, it will pop and become reality, and then, sucks for you, you'll be stuck with me. 4. Some love burns out quickly because even the flame couldn't take the heat. Hell, I can tell our love will last so long it will have to build a bridge to the afterlife. 5. They say our love could move mountains, but I don't care about mountains. I just want our love to move you closer to me so that when we kiss, we won't have to worry about making up for the distance.
Snaps for that.
Oh my gosh, everybody snaps.
I just want to say there's a swear word in the poem and I chickened out of saying it.
Because we don't know if that makes you guys uncomfortable. Like, we have a couple poems, me and Laura, that use it for emphasis.
Yeah,
So.
but okay, you can kind of hear where it was because I stuttered, so just imagine it in there if you want.
Yeah.
And pick your favorite swear word.
Yeah.
And put it in there.
It's like a Mad Lib, but with swear words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my favorite swear word is asshat. That
Really?
one's fine.
Lily!
That one's fine.
You can't say it.
That
Okay.
one isn't even bad. That's why
Okay.
I said it.
Okay, anyway, so that was the poem that I wrote.
I loved it because it felt so heartfelt.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like you were trying to be, ooh, I'm going to write this to be romantic and make people feel. I think
Well, I wrote it during English class, so
What does that have to do with this?
that makes...
I don't know. We were supposed to be writing this thing. Oh crap! I have to do that before tomorrow. Anyway, we were supposed to be writing this thing because we have like computers in our English class. And then I was like, you know what? I'm feeling the poem, and so I just sat down and because I write all my poems like in a whirlwind of emotions and like
Yes.
like.
We have the same English teacher, by the way. Okay, go.
Okay, anyway, so I just wrote down all these various thoughts, and I kind of like struggled with it because I didn't feel like they connected together at all. And then I was like, why don't I just put it in list format? And that's what happened.
It was glorious, and I
Thank
commend you.
What?
I don't know.
She just saluted me, by the way.
Let's let it go.
Okay, so this week's shout out goes.
Wait, I'm like really hungry. Can we get food after this?
Laura, you say this every
We can do
time.
it after
Okay,
the
yes,
video.
there's
Stop
pizza.
asking.
There's pizza?
Yes.
Oh my god, what kind?
There's cheese, sausage, and then mushroom and olives.
I hate sausage.
I love sausage. What are you talking about?
Shh.
Okay,
Is
we're
it-
gonna change.
is it-
Sorry.
Cheese and then sausage, or is it cheese with
That's
sausage on it?
2 different pizzas.
Okay, good. Food. I was like,
Stop. Your laugh is ridiculous.
I'm gonna lay down now. Hold on.
No, Laura. I'm so sorry, guys. We're trying a new recording thing, and it's not working very well.
bad day.
We're wasting time. Okay, this week's shout out. Stop.
The bed.
I'm so sorry.
Breathing. In. Do what I do when I can't stop laughing. Dead puppy, dead puppy, dead puppy.
I don't like
it's done.
dogs.
Dead cat. I'm so sorry. Stop, guys. Pull it together. Okay, this week's shout out goes to Luke and his book blog about how God is in his life. And so he's talking, and in the life of the people he meets. And he has 2 blogs. One's for the book blog thing, the other is how it's going, his G-Hour blog. And I'll put a link of both of those in the description. So, updates, you can still submit your poems.
Oh, guys.
And yeah, totally do that. firstagreement@gmail.com.
Guess what? I'm gonna read my poem this week because Emma read hers last week.
Yeah.
And like Laura's, mine is deeply personal and
Also about romance.
also about romance.
Because we are all teenagers filled with angst.
Yep. This is Dawson's Creek. Anyway.
What is that?
It's a
Oh my
show.
God.
Don't.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't get into that.
Later.
Anyway, so very
Minutes.
long expression. So here we go. Here it goes. It's called Just Once. Just once, I wish that you would hold my hand. That you'd want to hold on to me just because you can. Just once, when we hug, I want you to think about how your body feels against mine, and wish it would last longer this time. Just once, I wish you had a keepsake that made you think of me, that you'd smile at in the breathtaking way you do. Just once, I wish you'd stay up a little later than the night before, wondering about the story I told. Just once I wish you'd say you loved me, with no explanation, just out of the blue. I have so many onces I want to come true, and most of them never will. But you've already given me my fill. In the 5 years you've been a part of my life, I can barely count our onces. So I'll tell you the ones I never go without. Like the once when you missed my play, the one that everyone saw that day. And I told you about the video of my little play, and you said you wanted to watch me in it just the other day. The once where we almost lost to a couple of nosy dweebs, and you covered for me. And my favorite once we've shared, the one that beats them all. Do you remember the once when you told me how we met? After I told you that I honestly forget? I remember the first time you caught my eye, but I could not for the life of me recall the first time we said hi. So you told me how our story began, and I looked in your eyes, and I saw how we came to be. And I never loved you more than in that moment. And I keep that one memory locked up inside my heart, and nothing will ever be as beautiful. No single piece of art. No poems that I'll write for you, no lyric that I'll hear, and that brings me to the last once. The once I want the most, the once I'll never have. Just once I wish you would be mine. A time we'd never truly understand. Just once I wish you would be mine, you crazy, wonderful man. Once I wish you'd love me more than just a friend.
I was crying.
Oh, I thought you were laughing.
God.
No, I'm like almost in tears. It's so cute. Okay, go to Emma now. Oh, okay, so there was this part where like Emma and I looked at each other and we were like both about to cry, and that's why we kind of started to like giggle because we couldn't deal with these emotions.
I thought you were laughing and I was like, what a horrible thing to do.
No, like that would
very
be
personal
really
poem.
Yeah.
poopy of us to
Wow.
do. I covered myself.
Yeah. Great job, Laura.
Why did you say crappy? Why did you say poopy?
Oh yeah. Okay, we are almost out of time.
We are almost out of time, but
Yeah.
Robert Frost cannot wait for anyone.
Okay, I just want to say for the record.
No.
No.
Do
I-
not diss him.
I'm not
Shut
going to
your
diss him.
mouth.
I'm just saying that
He's not your favorite. We
he's
get
not
it.
my. No. I was just going to say that
The Raven.
we share a lot of different poets here, and some of them may not be your favorite, just like they may not be
Oh
our
my
favorite.
God.
But we want to.
We're gonna
give
rotate
the sense.
through them.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
then you'll
We
like
want to have
eventually.
we want you to
you're
have the
running
opportunity.
me out of
to hear
time.
Okay,
yours.
okay.
Okay, so this week's famous poet of the week is Robert Frost, and I feel like everyone's heard of the Road Not Taken poem, like, you know, from Kid President. Not cool, Robert Frost, that poem. So I feel like I really wanted to share it this week because it's actually kind of short.
Alrighty.
The Road Not Taken. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I'm sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy, and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay, it leaves no steps had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how ways leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one last traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Oh yeah, I just want to say I did this like project on Robert Frost when I was in like 4th grade, and he wrote that poem because his dad wanted him to be like a lawyer.
Yeah, it says that right there.
Oh.
And at the beginning of the book, it talks about that. It was actually his grandfather.
Oh.
Granddaddy.
Sorry, my facts were inaccurate.
No, that's okay.
I couldn't remember from 4th grade.
I can't remember last week.
Alrighty.
Alright,
Yeah.
that
This-
was.
I guess
You've wasted about 20 minutes.
But we've
Why do you-
enjoyed having you
we
here.
really have.
Yeah.
You are
See,
all
I
wonderful.
always say that they wasted time because it's a reference to Car Talk, this radio show with 2 brothers. They
Oh
would
my
talk
God,
about cars.
I love that show.
I know, and at the end they always go, "Well, you've wasted another hour listening to us," and they're like, it's really funny. And my dad and I listened to it together.
Okay.
Me too. We have so much in common.
We
It just
only
makes me
have
hard.
like 20
Okay.
seconds left.
Okay, 20 seconds. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wait,
Snaps for
wait.
you.
Snaps
Oh,
for you.
snaps for that.
We're sending out
Snaps
invisible hearts.
for that.
But when we end it, we snaps for you.
Fine, snap for you, and snap for you, and you, and
We're
you,
sending
and
you
Carl.
love,
Snaps
we're
for
sending you-
Carl.
Stop.
What?
Carl from Jimmy
Carl
Neutron.
doesn't exist.
What?
All right. Anyway, bye.
We love you. Go away. Bye.